Did you see that timeline jump on the Schumann this morning? Those black vertical bands that show up on the Tomsk graph usually, not always, but usually represent a collective timeline jump. But before you start picturing anything dramatic, a timeline jump isn't about physically leaping from one world to another. It's more about a shift in vibrational alignment when both the individual and collective consciousness move into slightly different energetic frequencies. So think of it this way. Reality is made up of overlapping frequencies, almost like radio stations. When enough people shift their thoughts, intentions, or awareness, especially during heightened energetic activity on Earth, like solar flares or geomagnetic storms like we've had recently, the collective dial can click into a new station, and that is a collective jump. On an individual level, the same thing happens when you make a conscious change, when you release an old belief, forgive someone, or choose to see your life through a higher perspective. That's a personal timeline jump. You've aligned with a different version of yourself that already exists in a higher frequency. The Schumann charts don't cause the timeline jumps, but they often reflect the timeline jump in the reporting of the graph. When Earth's frequency temporarily drops off, it creates those black bands, and it represents a kind of energetic reboot where we collectively shift into a new resonance. So if you have felt a little weird, a little disoriented over the last 48 hours, go check my first video about the timeline jump. We're jumping ahead, friends. And the way collective timeline jumps tend to manifest is very different for everybody, depending on your awareness of your present moment, right? Because everything is changing here in the present. If you're spending a lot of time in your future being worried about something, or your past being sad about something, you're not paying attention to your present, where all the evidence of these timeline jumps tends to be in the form of small Mandela effects and sort of stuff like that. So pay attention to your present today and let me know, what did you notice? What frequency are you on?